Walmart has built its empire on one promise: low prices. For millions of shoppers, it's the go-to place for groceries, clothes, electronics, and everyday essentials. The chain is so massive that it feels like a one-stop shop for everything you could ever need. But here's the truth Walmart doesn't want you to think too hard about. Just because something is cheap doesn't mean it's a good deal. In fact, there are categories of products at Walmart that consistently get complaints about quality, safety, or hidden costs. These are the items you should avoid at all costs, no matter how tempting the price tag looks. Below are 6 Walmart items you should never buy, and why steering clear could save you money, frustration, and even your health. 1. Electronics and tech gadgets. Walk into the electronics section at Walmart, and you'll see rows of TVs, laptops, phones, and accessories stacked high with eye-catching rollback stickers. At first glance, it feels like you're scoring a bargain. But here's the catch. Many of these electronics are lower-tier models built specifically for big-box retailers. They may look like name-brand products, but manufacturers often cut corners on features, build quality, and durability to meet Walmart's price demands. For example, that exclusive flat-screen TV might not have the same display quality or longevity as the exact same brand sold at Best Buy or a direct retailer. Laptops can come with stripped-down processors or less memory, and headphones may lack the sound quality of standard models. Add to that Walmart's weaker tech support compared to dedicated electronics stores, and you're setting yourself up for frustration when something inevitably goes wrong. Shoppers also report shorter lifespans on gadgets purchased here, which means you could end up replacing them sooner and spending more in the long run. When it comes to electronics, you're better off buying from retailers that specialize in tech, where support, warranties, and product quality are far more reliable. 2. Fresh produce. Walmart's grocery section might be convenient, but when it comes to fresh produce, complaints are everywhere. Shoppers regularly describe fruits and vegetables as bruised, wilted, or lacking in flavor. Bananas turn brown within a day, strawberries grow moldy almost immediately, and bagged salad mixes wilt before you can use them. Why does this happen? Walmart's massive distribution system focuses on moving bulk items at low cost, which often means produce spends longer in transit and storage before reaching the shelves. By the time it lands in your cart, it's already past its prime. While the prices might look appealing, what good is cheap lettuce if it spoils before you can serve it at dinner? Local grocery stores, farmers markets, or even smaller regional chains often source fresher produce with quicker turnaround. In the long run, buying fruits and vegetables from those places means better taste, less waste, and better value for your money. 3. Meat and seafood. If the produce section has problems, the meat and seafood counters might be even worse. Customers have long complained about Walmart's fresh meat, citing issues like odd smells, tough texture, and meat that spoils faster than expected. The packaging may look fine, but once you get it home, you'll often discover it doesn't live up to the freshness standards you'd expect. Seafood is even riskier. Because Walmart ships products through a massive distribution chain, fish and shellfish can spend significant time in transit before hitting the shelves. That means it's often far from fresh. In some cases, you're essentially paying premium prices for frozen quality seafood that's already losing flavor and nutrients. On top of that, Walmart's meat counter rarely has butchers on hand for custom cuts, leaving you stuck with prepackaged options. If you care about quality and flavor, skip Walmart for meat and seafood. Local butchers, fish markets, or even competing chains often offer fresher, tastier products for the same or even less money. 4. Kitchen appliances. That blender for $25 or the budget toaster might look like a steal, but in Walmart's kitchen appliance aisle, you usually get what you pay for. And that's not much. These small appliances are often made with cheaper materials, flimsy plastic, and lower-powered motors that burn out quickly. You might save a few bucks up front, but when your blender can't handle ice or your toaster breaks after 3 months, you'll realize it wasn't a deal at all. Reviews often highlight how Walmart exclusive models from big brands don't measure up to the same items sold elsewhere. They're cheaper because they're built with shortcuts that affect reliability. That's why consumer watchdogs and kitchen experts consistently recommend investing in small appliances from trusted retailers that carry higher quality versions. Spending a little more upfront on a coffee maker or blender that lasts years will save you more money and headaches than buying a Walmart deal that fizzles out fast. 5. Great value brand snacks and packaged foods. Walmart's house brand, Great Value, dominates the shelves with cheaper versions of name brand staples. Sometimes Great Value can be worth the price, but when it comes to snacks, cereals, and packaged foods, many customers argue you really can taste the difference, and not in a good way. Cookies may taste overly sweet and artificial, chips lack crunch, and cereals often turn soggy faster than their branded counterparts. While some pantry staples like flour, sugar, or canned beans are safe bets, the more processed snack items often draw poor reviews. Parents especially complain that kids notice immediately when a Great Value product replaces their favorite brand. Here's the other problem. Walmart knows shoppers will buy based on price alone, so quality often takes a back seat. While you save money at the checkout, you might find yourself tossing half a bag of stale chips in the trash later. Stick with tried-and-true brands for snacks, or look for sales at competing grocery stores where quality is higher without sacrificing taste. 6. Furniture and home goods. That $99 dresser might seem like a bargain when you're walking through Walmart's home section, but once you get it home, the problems usually start. Walmart's budget furniture is notorious for flimsy materials, tricky assembly, and short lifespans. Many items are made of particle board that chips, scratches, or warps within months. Drawers stick, screws loosen, and entire pieces wobble under normal use. Beyond durability, the style and finish often look cheaper than advertised. Online reviews are full of frustrated customers who thought they were getting a deal, but ended up with furniture that barely lasted a year. And unlike specialized retailers, Walmart's return policies on large items can be frustrating, leaving you stuck with something that doesn't meet your expectations. When it comes to furniture, Walmart is rarely the smart buy. Even stores like IKEA, Target, or secondhand shops often offer sturdier, longer-lasting pieces at comparable prices. Spending a bit more upfront means avoiding the waste of having to replace furniture almost immediately. The bottom line: Walmart is convenient and affordable for many household essentials, but it's not the place for everything. Electronics built for bargain shelves, produce and meat that spoil too quickly, cheap kitchen appliances, disappointing Great Value snacks, and flimsy furniture all fall into the never buy category. What looks like a deal often ends up costing more in wasted money, wasted food, and wasted time. Shoppers go to Walmart because it feels like a one-stop shop, but being a smart consumer means knowing which aisles to skip. Save your money for items where Walmart actually delivers: basic groceries, household goods, cleaning supplies, and everyday necessities. For the rest, invest your dollars elsewhere. Because at the end of the day, the cheapest option isn't always the best option. And in Walmart's case, avoiding these 6 categories will save you more than just a few bucks. It'll save you frustration, disappointment, and regret.